Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. With Pacific Palisades ablaze, it's time to move the Genesis. With wildfires continuing to rage in Southern California, sports are taking a back seat to the devastation. The fires postponed Thursday night's Los Angeles Lakers game against the Charlotte Hornets, which was to be held at the Crypto.com Arena, just miles from Pacific Palisades. The NFL has moved Monday's wild-card game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. 16 miles away from the Crypto.com Arena is Pacific Palisades and the Riviera Country Club, the host of the PGA Tour stop for over 60 times since the inaugural Los Angeles Open in 1926 and home to the Genesis Invitational, where the first round is scheduled in 35 days. Like the NFL, the PGA Tour released a statement to its members on Thursday evening. The PGA Tour is monitoring the devastating fires in Los Angeles County. At this point, it is premature to discuss the potential impact on the Genesis Invitational, February 10 to 16. Although the Riviera Country Club has not been directly affected by the fires, our immediate concern is the health and welfare of those in the affected communities, including all our members who have ties to Southern California. We will keep the membership updated as the situation develops. Pacific Palisades is the site of one of 3 major fires in the Los Angeles area, with Riviera Country Club in the mandatory evacuation zone designated by the fire authorities. With over 20,000 acres affected and over 5,000 homes, businesses, and buildings destroyed, the decision seems very clear: move the Genesis outside of Los Angeles. Sherwood Country Club, 37 miles away from Riviera, and the remnants of the devastating fire still blazing around Southern California, make sense. It would be unseemly to see PGA Tour professionals driving their Genesis cars, which cost between $40,000 and $90,000, up Sunset Boulevard or down the Pacific Coast Highway, with devastation everywhere. Add in the fact that it would be hard for fans or Genesis invitees to celebrate as the remnants of homes are still smoldering just outside of the gates, and thousands are displaced. It's not ideal, but it's not about how idyllic it is. What is the appropriate response? It is to move the Genesis, no matter how complex or painstaking such a move is. NBA, Lakers coach J.J. Redick loses home, game versus Hornets postponed, report. The NBA postponed Thursday's game between the Charlotte Hornets and host Lakers because of the wildfires in the Los Angeles area that have claimed over 1,000 structures in a total that reportedly includes the home of Lakers head coach J.J. Redick. ESPN reported Thursday that Redick's rental home in Pacific Palisades was lost in the biggest of multiple fires raging in the area that have been fueled by too intense winds and low humidity. Redick addressed the threat to his home before Tuesday's 118-97 road loss to the Dallas Mavericks. "I just want to acknowledge and send thoughts and prayers to everyone in the Palisades right now," Redick said at the time. "It's where I live. My family and my wife's family, my wife's twin sister, they've evacuated. I know that a lot of people are freaking out right now, including my family. I know a lot of people are scared. So I just want to acknowledge that. Thoughts and prayers for sure. I hope everybody stays safe." A new date for Thursday's game at Crypto.com Arena will be announced at a later time, the league said. The entire NBA family sends its thoughts and support to the community of Los Angeles during this challenging time, the NBA said in a statement on Thursday. "We are grateful for the thousands of local firefighters and first responders who have demonstrated enormous bravery. Our prayers remain with those affected by the unimaginable devastation caused by the wildfires. The wildfires are the most destructive in the city's recorded history, according to Los Angeles's Wildfire Alliance. At least 5 people have been killed and thousands of structures have burned along with nearly 28,000 acres. More than 100,000 people overall have been ordered to evacuate their homes. Major fires have come after months without rain and hurricane-force winds gusting through the region. "We are heartbroken for Los Angeles," the Lakers said in a statement. "Our thoughts are with all those impacted by this unimaginable situation. And our gratitude is with the first responders and all of you who come together when we need each other most. We're with you, LA." The NHL's Los Angeles Kings postponed their home game against the Calgary Flames on Wednesday, with no date rescheduled at this time. Lakers game postponed amid Southern California wildfires. Thursday night's game between the Los Angeles Lakers and Charlotte Hornets was postponed by the NBA, the league announced, as firefighters continued to battle wildfires in the Southern California area. The National Basketball Association game scheduled for tonight between the Charlotte Hornets and Los Angeles Lakers at Crypto.com Arena has been postponed due to the ongoing wildfires in the Los Angeles area. The date for the rescheduled game will be announced at a later time, the league said in a statement. The entire NBA family sends its thoughts and support to the community of Los Angeles during this challenging time. We are grateful for the thousands of local firefighters and first responders who have demonstrated enormous bravery. Our prayers remain with those affected by the unimaginable devastation caused by the wildfires. The announcement comes as little surprise. Just Wednesday, the NHL postponed a game between the Los Angeles Kings and Calgary Flames at Crypto.com Arena. In the meantime, another fire emerged in the Hollywood Hills, covering 50 acres. According to the Los Angeles Times, 3 active wildfires are still burning in the region as of Thursday morning. Although downtown Los Angeles has not been directly impacted by the fires, attending a sporting event is a secondary concern for many within the Lakers fan base. Authorities who spoke to the Associated Press on Thursday said the toll from the fires is still being calculated, with the number of casualties expected to rise as cadaver dogs and search crews search the rubble of homes in the Pacific Palisades area. How the Los Angeles wildfires have affected the Lakers, Rams, Kings, players, coaches, and more. The Santa Ana winds have long been a harbinger of trouble in Southern California, their fierce gusts igniting and spreading wildfires that leave devastation in their wake. This week, as flames roared through neighborhoods and forced hundreds of thousands to evacuate, Los Angeles, a city known for its resilience, found its sports community deeply intertwined with the unfolding tragedy. From postponed games to displaced athletes and heartfelt gestures of support, the impact of these fires reaches far beyond the field, court, or arena. The confluence of sports and crisis has become a reflection of the city's unbreakable spirit, even in the face of unimaginable loss. The Los Angeles Rams, set to host the Minnesota Vikings in the NFL Wild Card round, found themselves adapting to the reality of the fires. Originally scheduled to take place at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, the game has been relocated to State Farm Stadium in Arizona. While SoFi remains outside the immediate fire zones, the decision, made in consultation with public officials and the NFLPA, was a precautionary measure as smoke and ash infiltrate the air across the region. Sean McVay, head coach of the Rams, expressed optimism earlier in the week that the game would remain at SoFi, even as smoke loomed over the team's practice facility in Woodland Hills. "We're ready to adapt, but our hearts are with the community," McVay said. LA Lakers head coach J.J. Redick reveals family evacuated after wildfires. Clippers star Kawhi Leonard leaves team to be with family. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said the wildfires in California, started by Santa Ana winds, had a terrifying impact and was quoted as saying by CNN that his mother was forced to evacuate her home in Pacific Palisades. Kerr also said team video assistant Everett Dayton, who grew up in Pacific Palisades, lost his family home in the fire. CNN wrote that, while the Palisades fire has been growing at a rate of about 5 football fields a minute, 2 other fires have also erupted in Los Angeles County, the 500-acre Hearst fire north of San Fernando and the Eaton fire in Altadena, which grew to 1,000 acres in a matter of hours. More than 200,000 homes and buildings are currently without power in LA County. Everything I'm seeing and reading is just terrifying. What's happening down there, Kerr told reporters. So, just wanted to send thoughts to everyone who's going through the devastation of the fire. Elsewhere, speaking to reporters before his team's 118-97 defeat to the Dallas Mavericks on Tuesday, LA Lakers head coach J.J. Redick revealed that his family has also been affected by the fires. "I just want to acknowledge and send thoughts and prayers to everyone in the Palisades right now," Redick said. "It's where I live, my family and my wife's family, my wife's twin sister, they've evacuated. I know that a lot of people are freaking out right now, including my family. From the sound of things, with the winds coming tonight, I know a lot of people are scared." Earlier, Los Angeles Clippers star Kawhi Leonard had left the team ahead of Wednesday's game in Denver to return to California, and head coach Tyronn Lue told reporters that the six-time All-Star is back with his family. "You definitely have to take care of home. Totally had my support 100%, Lue said. Going back, checking on his family and kids, making sure they're well. And he got back, and they're doing okay, so just happy and thankful for that. We know we have a task at hand, but you know a lot of people are affected by what's going on," Lue said. Crazy NBA trade idea pairs Stephen Curry with LeBron James on Lakers. Dating back to last season, NBA trade rumors have loosely linked LeBron James to the Golden State Warriors, giving him and Stephen Curry one last chance to play together before the two all-time greats ride off into the sunset. After winning a gold medal at the Paris Olympics as teammates, the idea of the two playing together gained some steam, with the Warriors, led by Steve Kerr, emerging as a sensible landing spot for the King to end his career. However, one NBA insider seems to think the Los Angeles Lakers might switch things up and make an offer for Curry. The Warriors, with Andrew Wiggins' salary and plenty of draft picks, are a plausible trade destination for James should he ask out, but that's not the only path to getting LeBron and Steph on the same team. "Is there a possibility that it's the other way around?" asked Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor on his podcast. "That it's Steph ending up in LA, because the Lakers also have Anthony Davis, they have Austin Reeves, they just got Dorian Finney-Smith, they have a pretty good supporting cast. The Warriors feel like a bit more of a depleted team, especially if some of their young guys walk, Kuminga goes, maybe Moody doesn't develop anymore. They have these guys who are going to be in and out of the organization. The Lakers would struggle to match Curry's salary, but a deal sending Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, and rookie Dalton Connect to the Bay would be enough for the Lakers to pair Curry and Lindy Waters III with James and Anthony Davis. On top of that, the Lakers can swap first-round picks in 2026 and 2028 and trade or swap their selection in 2029, 2030, and 2031, which makes taking the bait a bit more palatable for the Warriors, who will inevitably have to rebuild at some point. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Stephen Curry? Leave your opinion in the comments.